Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. W. Something I wanted to add to one of my last videos, Seed Poppin, about germinating plants indoors. Sometimes when you're trying to germinate your plants, you're gonna get something that's really sad and seems kind of frustrating at first. It is when the seed coat actually stays on the sprout, on the top of the sprout. Let me see if I can get it to get a little bit high def here. There we go. So if we're looking at this, you can see that the seed coat is still on where the leaves are trying to emerge. And usually this happens when you don't have enough wetness in the soil, or, and more importantly, the soil is too soft and it doesn't kind of rip away at that seed coat as it tries to come up and emerge through the top of the soil. So the friction that the sand and all the little bits of rocks and stuff creates against that seed coat is supposed to help it pull off as it emerges. But if the seed coat gets a little too dry right as it's starting to come up, or the soil is a little too soft and fluffy, it's not going to really come off. In my case, I most likely didn't put enough water on this, so it got a little dry, and as it started to come up, it just didn't want to break off. So one little funny thing that you can do, aside from watering it, because you really don't want to touch it too much. You can try to pull it off with tweezers or something, but if you do that, you're really running the risk of hurting really, really, really baby leaves that are really sensitive and fragile, and you really, if you touch them at all, they can just not end up turning into anything. So something that I thought was pretty interesting that I learned about recently is actually, it's pretty gross, but if you put spit on the seed coat, there are these things inside your spit called enzymes that break down your food before you even swallow them, before you even chew them. The spit in your mouth is actually breaking food down. So if you put a little bit of that on the seed coat, it will hopefully, break all of the pieces of the seed coat that come together and break them away. I want you to imagine, okay, close your eyes and imagine a bunch of leaves on top of a pond. And the wind comes through and it starts to push all the leaves away from each other, and they all slowly start to move away, and whatever's inside the water underneath those leaves now can come right up through them. That's kind of what's happening to the seed coat. If you put something on it, and the cells that make up the seed coat start to break apart, they're going to start to slowly move away from each other, and then the leaves will be able to emerge. So let's do this. Let's put some spit on this seed coat. All right, let's see what happens. This is mostly just an experiment. I've never tried this before. I'm interested to see if it works. I've planted quite a few other peppers just in case this one doesn't make it. So we have some backups. We're covering all our bases. We're thinking, we're planning, we're thinking like scientists, but we're gonna also be a little daring, try something kind of weird. All right, so I hope I hear from you guys soon, and keep sending in requests for different things you wanna see. I'm gonna try to do some cool physics experiments pretty soon and post them up on my channel. So take care. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll catch you later.